your 2024 Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax. Nia, congratulations. The floor is yours.
Let's get the facts straight. It's a fact that I am your Queen of the Ring.
The way these flops don't belong in the ring with us? What about the way Johnny Gargano held him back? What about the way Austin Theory's relevant again because of the Grayson Waller rub? Huh? What about that? Hey, what'd you say? What'd you say there?
Grayson Waller's trying to claim all the credit for the success of Theory. And
Ciampa from behind stacks him up.
oh no!
Ciampa stole it.
Here is your winner, Tommaso Ciampa.
Well, you can lay that defeat squarely at the feet of Grayson Waller, who distracted his man Austin Theory.
Could be moments away from Apollo Crews seeing some shadows in Albany. The WWE Universe rallying behind Andrade. And here we go. Double knees to the face, into the cover. See Angel Garza on the outside of Legado del Fantasma looking on, a former tag partner of Andrade. Angel claimed he put in a good word with Santos Escobar on Andrade's behalf.
Well, I'll tell you this, Berto is not a fan of Andrade. There's kind of a split in Legado del Fantasma, as there may be a split in the back of the head of Andrade after that German suplex.
Legado maybe considering recruiting Apollo Crews after the display of power in that German suplex, but Andrade able to shrug Crews off. It connects with a boot in the teeth.
These two men giving it everything. We're going to build some momentum here on SmackDown, get some new opportunities. Wow!
And this is that outrageous power possessed by Apollo Crews, making it look too easy. Moonsault, cover. Andrade kicks out.
Yeah, Apollo Crews, a man who got lost in the shuffle on Raw, but looking reignited here after Nick Aldis gave him a fresh start on SmackDown. Now is the time to capitalize.
An Angel up on the apron. Apollo took the bait. Good night.
Just a KO spinning back elbow there from Andrade.
I'm not sure Andrade couldn't have executed the cover there, but just for good measure. Hook of the leg. What a win for Andrade.
Here is your winner, Andrade.
They're looking for any excuse to take you out. And that's bad for WWE. I like you in WWE. They love you in WWE. And if you keep on calling out Solo's name, they're going to do something really bad about it. I am asking you, I'm pleading with you, Kevin Owens, I'm begging you, back off the bloodline, please.
Oh no. Oh no. The wise man was in for it, but here comes trouble.
For once, the wise man must be thrilled to see Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa.
I honestly don't know if I agree with that assessment, Wade. Heyman looked downright terrified of these three. Kevin Owens, however, standing his ground. Oh, and here comes Becca. Solo just sent the Tongans. KO's bringing the fight on the outside. It is popping off. It is Bedlam tonight in Albany.
Absolute meltdown. Somehow Paul Heyman escaping by the skin of his teeth, but the fight is on now, Corey.
You understand Kevin Owens not wanting to heed Paul Heyman's warning. This is how Owens has always handled business, with his fists.
Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa were due to do battle with the Street Profits tonight. Looks like that one's starting early.
I mean, that matchup absolutely is scheduled, but I don't know if we're gonna make it that far. The Profits take it to the skies. Dawkins takes out the Tongans. We got tag team action. Great athleticism by Ford. Enziguri connects on Tonga Loa.
Yeah, 99% of the roster go down on that. Tonga Loa still on his feet.
Dawkins just made the tag. He's gonna be legal for the Street Profits. Potentially a double team incoming. Great power from Dawkins. Ford making the climb. Blockbuster! Cover by Dawkins. And Tama Tonga keeps this one alive for the Bloodline.
That must be the first time I've seen a grimace of pain on the face of Tonga Loa.
Not a frequent occurrence, that's for damn sure. And Loa just flattened Dawkins again.
Wobbled but shaking off the cobwebs is Tonga Loa, cooking up something else devious.
Well, allegedly, Tonga Loa is the more even-keeled of the brothers, but oh God! Wait,
And that's a pretty low bar.
I'm not sure. I think Tama Tonga tagged Tonga Loa. Dawkins has no idea.
I don't think Tonga Loa knew anything about it either.
Montez Ford making the climb. Tonga Loa is down in the center of the ring from the heavens. But here comes Tama. Face first goes Ford, hooks the leg. And the Bloodline with the W. Their best to dispose of Niven on the outside.
Referee losing complete control.
Oh, goodness. Directly into the steel ring stairs. I'm not sure if Bayley caught her knee, perhaps her ribs. Either way, it did not end well. Chelsea wanted the unpretty her. Rear view! Covered by Naomi. Oh my God, and Niven just smashed everyone.
One way to break up a pin and break a couple of spines in
Wade,
the process.
Wade, your worst nightmare is about to come true.
I gotta tell you, I've been thinking about what Nick Aldis said over the past week. I dwelled on it. If I wanted another opportunity at Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, I would have to go to the back of the line. He's doing his job, I understand that. And I dwelled on this. I thought about this all week. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just can't do that at this point in time in my career. At this point in time in my life, I just can't do that. I have been doing this for over 2 decades. I've been busting my body in these rings. Blood, sweat, tears, all over the world. You better believe it. All the... so that I can become phenomenal.
me sick to my stomach. It was a plan all along. Styles lured Rhodes out here to do this. No. Damn it, somebody stop him.
No one can stop the...
Stop AJ Styles. Don't do this, AJ.
God.